I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
Hello everybody, so today we're going to react to the most craziest out of all the videos I think I have ever seen in my life. Processed foods that are good for us. Here we go, let's just get straight into this. This girl is crazy right from the get-go.
Number one is whole wheat bread. Now,
I have nothing, I'm speechless. It's 2023, and she still thinks whole wheat bread is healthy. How can anyone in 2023 still think this? I was shocked the moment how?
again, all bread is processed. There is not a single bread on the market that has not gone through some type of processing. What you want to look for is that whole wheat is the first ingredient and that the bread that you're choosing has some fiber and better yet, some protein.
Why do we need fiber? How come it's 2023 and nobody knows this?
My suggestion to you would be to pick a sprouted bread, like Ezekiel bread. Whole Foods makes a really good sprouted bread, so does Trader Joe's. Typically, Ezekiel's found in the freezer section because it doesn't contain a lot of preservatives, so it's kept in the freezer. Just make sure that the ingredients are nice and whole as much as possible, and there's some fiber and better yet, some protein. Number two, canned or frozen lentils.
We don't need that either. We don't need lentils. We don't need beans. We don't need seeds. Come on.
Plant-based proteins are all the rage these days, and for good reason, especially.
No, they're not for good reason, and they're not all the rage. Have you seen the carnivore diet? What year are you living in, honey? It's not 2010 anymore.
Lentils. Lentils are going to give you a big punch of fiber and a big punch of protein.
Oh yeah, perfect for that already backed up bowel. Yeah, let's back it up some more. Yeah. Stuff that bowel with fiber. Stuff it. So you're in so much pain, you think you're about to explode.
Also going to get folate, magnesium, manganese, and a slew of other healthy nutrients.
Oh, really? Okay, show me how. How? Because haven't you heard of something called phytonutrients? Or phytochemicals, and those are actually not what you want. You don't want those because phytonutrients are for the plant. Okay. Oh, and shoot. What is it called? Phytonutrient? No. Wait. Darn it. I don't eat them anymore, so I can't remember. But beans have things that interfere with your iron absorption. Stop. You're not going to absorb anything. Fiber blocks everything from being absorbed. Stop.
You don't have to soak your own beans. I mean, that's a big pain. You can buy them frozen, you can buy them canned, but buy lentils. Lentils are really versatile in soups, salads. You can make lentil burgers that are absolutely amazing. Utilize plant-based proteins, especially lentils. Number three is yogurt.
Finally, an animal product. No one's gonna like lentils. I don't know who you're talking to.
Now, a lot of people
I don't think anyone truly likes them because you have to put spices and stuff with it.
don't think yogurt is processed, but it absolutely is. No matter what kind of yogurt you buy, plain whole milk Greek yogurt is just as processed as fat-free flavored yogurt. The process of turning cow's milk into a thick, creamy dairy treat takes time, temperature, and added bacterial cultures. The good news, these multiple steps don't detract from the yogurt's healthfulness. Yogurt is a great source of protein, calcium, vitamin B1, and probiotics that can help support your digestive and immune health. Now, what you really want to look for ideally is plain yogurt with less than 12 grams of sugar. That's going to be your best bet. Now, you can flavor that and sweeten it up to your liking, but that's going to be the healthiest option for yogurt. Number 4, dried fruit. You know what you find next to
What? Dried fruit? is healthy? I heard like 10 years ago that stuff was candy.
Candy bars in the candy aisle, dried fruit is an excellent processed food. Now, they're not going to have the water content of the fruit in whole form, but dried fruit is really convenient. What you want to watch with dried fruit is added sugar. So when you flip over the package and you look at total sugar,
It's already sugary. The fruit itself is already sugary. You're taking away all the... This is ridiculous. Stop.
you're going to see some sugar in there because fruit has naturally occurring sugar. What you really want to watch,
I think I'm gonna have to quit YouTube. I can't do this, y'all.
monitor, and keep a close eye on is the added sugar. You want to see zero added sugar.
Look, if you have diabetes, you don't want any sugar. Sorry, not sorry. I said what I said. Sue me.
The only sugar coming in the dried fruit is coming from the fruit itself.
Especially if you're type 2 diabetic and you're not on any insulin, you're not taking any medication that could mess with your sugars, you can drop them naturally and you know, like, go slow if you have to, but you don't need sugar. No diabetic needs sugar. Type 1 definitely has to come at it slowly. Type 2 might have to, depending on the situation. But you don't need sugar if you're diabetic. That's the worst thing to eat. Oh, it's the same as going, oh, you have lead poisoning? Well, let's put more lead in there.
Number 5, frozen whole grain waffle. When we think of
That is whole wheat bread dipstick. Do you not know what bread and waffles are? They're exactly the same thing. The difference is one is like made into just like a flat, round thing with like a rough, crusty edge. And the other is more rigid, has more ridges and holes, and the edges are kind of more rounded.
frozen waffles, our processed food lights just go off because it's a very processed food. Some of them can even fall in that ultra processed category. But if you look for
They all are, dipstick.
a whole grain
I lost respect for you the moment you started suggesting freaking what?
waffle, especially one that has fiber or protein, it can actually be a really good, beneficial processed food and delicious breakfast option for you. They're a nutritious process.
What are you going to have with them? You're gonna put freaking sugar on top of the sugar? More sugar? Yeah, that's how we treat diabetes, people. We add more sugar. That's how we treat diabetes. Yeah, bump that sugar from 6, your blood sugar from 6 all the way to 25. How about that? Yeah, let's do that.
Food option because they provide complex carbohydrates and
Yeah, right. Yeah, okay. Because it's not like whole grain is really high glycemic. Because even the whole grain is. I'm sorry, not sorry. I said what I said.
fiber, promoting sustained energy and a healthy
Sustained energy, my butt. Come on.
digestive system. They're convenient,
My friend was eating freaking whole wheat bread. Guess what? Never had sustained energy.
versatile, and an easy to make meal, and pair well with a layer of nut butter and fruit on.
No, that is sugar still on top of sugar. That is, you don't, ugh. Oh my God.
Top. Again, watch your syrup. Make sure you're not adding a lot of sugar, but you can still
Nut butters and fruit are sugar, idiot.
enjoy a good frozen waffle and lose weight. Number 6 is popcorn, and we're not talking about
What planet did I get teleported to? Please get me off of here.
movie popcorn with all the greasy, oily butter, but popcorn is
Greasy, oily butter is not the same thing as actual butter, idiot. What planet is this? What planet is this? Somebody get me down to Earth, I'm scared.
with fiber. It's a whole grain. It's a really good processed food option. Plain, lightly salted popcorn is absolutely the way to go. Now, the best bet is to pop it at home so you can control exactly how the popcorn is popped and created and what goes into it. If you want to buy bagged popcorn, my recommendation would be the brand Lesser Evil. This is going to have the cleanest ingredients and the best macros and really be a good...
Excuse me. Well, we don't need popcorn. We don't need all that carbs. And we need butter. We need butter.
Option for a pre-made processed popcorn. Number 7 is hummus. Now, hummus is...
Do I have to explain to you my hummus incident? Healthy foods should not make your bowels explode, just saying. I don't think it was really that much, but I guess it was.
touted to be a healthy food because it is, but it's 100% processed. Hummus is made primarily of garbanzo beans and olive oil, making it a heart-healthy snack with fiber and protein.
Oh my God, are you not... What planet is this?
Pair it with veggies like pepper strips or carrot strips, and you've got a great compromise between whole and minimally processed snacking. It's all about balance, right? You eat the carrots, the
Oh, my mother effing God. I can't do this. It's the same old, same old. I can't do these anymore. I definitely cannot do these anymore, y'all. I was looking for a what I eat in a day video of hers, and I can't find any. I can't do these anymore. After this, I'm done. I'm not doing these videos anymore. Blech.
Veggies with the hummus, and hummus is a great source of fiber and protein. Even though it's processed, it's definitely a healthy processed food, and then by pairing it with some veggies, you're really making a well-balanced snack. Number 8 is soy milk. Now, if you are plant-based,
Are you forgetting about phytoestrogens, you idiot? Did you ever learn about that? Or they're not such a big deal. What are you talking about? It's 2023. Look at Vegan Gains. Look at him in 2010, 2011. And then look at him now. Maybe even 2012, 2013. Because he didn't start getting crazy, I don't think, until like 2015, 16 or whatever it was. Go look at him. I dare ya. And tell me how soy is healthy.
or you can't have dairy or lactose, soy milk is the best option for a milk alternative. Typically, if you buy plain soy milk, there's no added sugar and it's going to give you the highest amount of protein compared to some of the other milk alternatives out there. There are some plant-based milks that have an ingredient list as long as your arm, full of emulsifiers, thickeners, and really funky artificial ingredients. This is where you really want to look at the ingredient label. And
I can barely find yogurts with proper ingredients. Like all of them have guar gum and stuff. Blech.
Make sure it's as short as possible. Soy milk is the only plant-based milk that has complete protein and offers all of the essential amino acids of cow's milk, and
it does not. Maybe if you live on Mars.
Is even fortified with calcium and vitamin D. So again, make sure that
if you live on Mars, sure.
Soy milk you're purchasing doesn't have added sugar and isn't full of emulsifiers and thickeners. Shorter list of ingredients, the better. Number 9 is going to be canned fish. Now, my favorite canned fish is tuna fish, but there are a lot of other high protein, healthy.
I hate canned tuna. Hate it. I need a fatty fish, and I need one that actually tastes good because so many of them, I don't know if it's actually the metals or if it's just I don't have the taste for fish because of my genetics. I'm probably Neanderthal. Maybe Neanderthals never ate fish. I don't know. Because I feel like I'm from the Ice Age. My family goes back as far as the Ice Age. I feel like that's how far back we go. We would have never been able to dig through that ice and get to the fish in the water down there. So, yeah. Y'all, I can't. I can't do fish. I've tried. Can't even do shellfish like I used to. I never tried mackerel. I'd like to try mackerel someday. I might, maybe when I'm out next, I'll see if I can find canned mackerel.
canned fish options out there. Now remember, canned fish is processed. The only thing that wouldn't be processed is if you took the fish, reeled it in from the lake or ocean, and cooked it up. When it is processed and put into a can, it still falls as a processed food, but it's a healthy processed food. They're really good for an easy go-to protein-packed meal. Sardines, herring, any canned fish, 10 out of 10. And number 10 is bean-based pastas. Now we know if we go down our pasta aisle, there are so many pasta options. There's not just the traditional white and rich pasta anymore. There's protein pasta, there's lentil pasta, there's bean pasta, there's garbanzo bean pasta, there's zucchini pasta, squash pasta, you name it, there's a pasta. But if you want a really good, healthy processed pasta, pick a bean-based pasta.
I heard her wrong. That's why I had to listen through. But your diet is beans. I guess I don't need what I eat in a day. She just eat beans, beans, beans all day long. You probably smell like a garbage dump because of all the beans. Dude, you don't eat any. I bet you don't eat meat yourself. Maybe you do. Do you? How come we never put red meat on that list? Because red meat, it's all they do differently. What they do is they chop it up and then put it in the package. That's a processed food. It's healthy. Why'd you put fish in there but not red meat? If you're gonna exclude one type of meat or whatever, you may as well exclude it all. Why throw fish in there? I want to see your diet, honey bun. I bet you stink from all the beans, because I bet you that's all you eat is beans. Beans all day. Beans on toast, which is peanut butter, because peanuts are beans. Yes, I said it. And you never mentioned peanut butter. I'm surprised. Beans on toast, and you have more beans on bread, because hummus and flatbread or something, or pita bread, with a bean salad, lentils or something, right? Beans, more beans, right? And then string beans with, potatoes or something for supper, or sometimes you'll have a bean pasta, right? Oh my God, what planet? Where am I? I want to get off here. I want to go back to Earth.
Barella's chickpea penne pasta, or Barilla pasta in general, may be processed, but it's a nutritious alternative to traditional pasta for anyone interested in increasing the nutrient density of their
Slow down.
meals and building sustainable plant-based proteins into the diet. In fact, this bean-based penne provides 15% of your daily value for iron.
You don't absorb it, smart Alec.
12 grams of protein and 8 grams.
You don't absorb it, smart Alec. The protein, you don't absorb it.
Of fiber per
You don't need fiber, smart Alec.
serving. Your best bet with pastas in general is make sure there's some fiber and some protein.
No. You don't need fiber or plant-based proteins. You don't. I've said what I had to say.
The really heavily ultra-processed pastas and pick a bean-based pasta or one packed with protein. I will tell you one of my favorite pasta options is Fiber Gourmet. I actually picked that up off of the nutrition website. It has...
I bet you stink too because you eat all of this crap. I think I know why, despite some of the tenants here being really overweight and really I think I know why they're not smelly. They don't eat all this dang fiber. I think that's the problem. The people that I say smell bad, I think there's a link that I'm missing. It's actually the people who eat all the fiber that smell really bad. Yes. Eat all the fiber and it's going to come out of your, all the toxins are going to come out into your blood and into out from your pores, and you're going to smell. You will stink if your gut is not happy. You will stink because the blood has to detox the toxins somehow, right? So you're going to stink. Cut the fiber and you won't stink. If people are complaining, or if you hear somebody behind your back going, she stinks so bad, You might want to look at your diet, honey bun, because that's actually a thing. It is a thing. Oh, and Indians, I hate to break it to you, and I mean actual Indians, like, cut the curry. It makes you stink. You stink!
24 grams of fiber and 8 grams of protein, and it's only 100.
Oh my God! The 24 grams of fiber, my bowels were upset today because my freaking hormones are out of whack. Girl! And that's despite getting my gallbladder going with more fat. Fat gets you going, by the way. Fat gets you pooping. Eat fat. Keep your gallbladder. You want to keep that another year, don't you? Cut the fiber, up the fat.
10 calories per serving versus 200 to 250 calories per serving of other pastas. So I feel like the calorie versus protein.
It's not about nutrients then, is it? Is it? No, it's not really, is it?
Versus fiber bang for your buck is the best you can get with Fiber Gourmet. I will.
Oh my God. You are so stupid.
Link nutrition down below for you with a discount, 10% off your order. Definitely check out Fiber Gourmet. They make crackers and flours. Their flour is incredible as well. Really great brand to get in some high fiber protein packed pasta. So those are the 10 processed foods that are actually healthy for us.
You didn't actually say that you were sponsored or not, but were you saying it without saying it? Because I didn't hear. I'm actually sponsored, which brings me to today's sponsor, whatever the heck.
Let me know down below which one of these is your favorite, and did
I liked hummus till it made my bowels explode. I mean, I should have been scared of it then. I just started using less, but then I didn't feel good after it. Dude, I can't eat fiber. What is the matter with you? My God, woman. Get a grip. Or maybe I'm not on Earth anymore. Maybe I'm on Mars, and maybe this is from a Martian. Good English, Martians. You got some very good English. You really learned well from us Earthlings. Okay, so the human Earthlings have determined that this is utter bullcrap, and we don't want to eat the Martian diet because the Martian diet is for the Martians. That's not for the Earthlings. Sorry, Martians, but we don't want to eat your diet. Oh, and yeah. So if you Earthlings are still vegan, if you Earthlings are doing the vegan diet, you're watching the Martians. I'm sorry. You're watching the Martians. So stop washing. Yes. Stop watching the Martians. Become a human. Eat your meat. I will see you all in the next video. I am not reacting to any of these anymore. I can't with the 10 best foods for... There was one that I wanted to react to, but I lost it. I don't know where it went. It was like the 2 best foods for your gut health and the 2 worst. And I actually liked the foods that this person said. I'll have to look for it again. I think it was a short. Or maybe not. It was only like 2, 3, 4 minutes. It was really loud, though, so I might not like the sounds around the guy. So, no, I'll just skip out on it, I guess. So, Martians, you stick to your diet and stop making the Earthlings follow it. Okay? Okay. Thank you. I'll see you guys in the next one, and I hope you like this. And my next video will probably be a reaction to Frank Tufano if he's got something good, or maybe I'll look for another vegan what I eat in a day or something like that. All right, guys. Later.